Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet, and I'm just turning off the sound on my phone. Oh yeah, there we go. How is everyone this morning? I hope that you are doing well. Hold on just a second. All right, I'm back. I didn't think you wanted to hear me cough, so there we go. How are you? How are you? Let's see. Let's turn on. Oh, there we go. We'll turn on our candle. Don't worry, it's not a real flame. It is battery operated. Whoopsie. So nothing is going to catch fire. Nothing will catch fire. Let's bring you a little bit closer. All right. I am very happy with this setup this morning. Good morning, Alice. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday. Nikki, TGIF. Don't forget to thumbs up. Nikki, I almost said TGIM just simply because this morning felt like a Monday. Not because I thought it was Monday, but because I felt like it was a Monday. Let me bring this down just a little bit. That is better. So how is everyone this morning? I hope you are doing well, and happy Friday to you. What a week. I have my, this is actually my second cup of coffee. Hot coffee with some half and half. Yummy, yummy. Good morning, Catherine Lyons. Good morning to you. How are you? I hope you're having a great day. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Wonderful day. So, I always want to know. How are you? What is in your cup? That's what I want to know. First thing, I have my coffee, standard coffee, half and half. Nothing special, just the same old, same old. And I also have a peanut butter and banana sandwich, which I'm just going to take a bite, but I promise I won't make any noise, and I'll be very quiet. Ready? Alice, you won't even know that I'm eating it. Then I want to know, what's on your hook? What's on your hook? Disciplined or not able to sleep? I don't know. One or the other. Oh, Catherine. Catherine, did you spin the wheel and it said a snake? And so now you're working on a snake and drinking your tea. Oh, how's our baby girl? She is, our Rosie is hanging in there. Each day is a little harder for her to walk. And I tell you, as long as she's not whimpering in pain, then, we'll keep lifting her up onto the bed, lifting her back down onto the floor. You're going to make a peanut butter and banana sandwich? Yay, Catherine. You go for it. Yeah. I love a peanut butter and banana sandwich. And the bread that I have, it's a whole wheat bread, but it's one of those, it's like a deli bread, it's like thick like this, and it's just yummy. And it's one of those big slices. So you make a whole sandwich, you really can only eat half of it because it's just so filling. So this is actually from yesterday. I made a peanut butter and banana sandwich yesterday. Immediately put half of it in a baggie, put it in the fridge. And so today, voila, I have my breakfast. So yeah. And usual big coffee with half and half. Woo woo. And hi, Mandy. How are you today? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are having a great Friday. Aha. Oh, good. You're making a dinosaur for Sebastian. So that means that you have completed your Taylor Swift doll, and you have on order the heart, and so then you're going to put that on. So I can't wait to show that. I don't have a video for today, and my apologies to everyone. Just wasn't happening today. So very sorry about that. Yay. Ooh, Nikki has Friday coffee, and Friday coffee just has a little extra something in it for her. And ooh, you have Jif for your peanut butter. That's what I use too, Jif. I use the extra crunchy, although I do have the creamy also, but I really prefer the crunchy. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. So take us with you to the kitchen while you make your sandwich. And then what's the temp where you're at today? Our temperature's a little cold today. I don't know if you paid attention to the thumbnail that I did this morning. Hey, what happened to my phone? Did I drop it already? How in the world? I turned off my sound. And then what did I do with my phone? No, really. I haven't moved. It should be right here. Right? Right. Oh, that thump that we heard. I bet. Yep. There it is. I'm back. That thump that I heard, that was my phone sliding off into the floor. Oh, yeah. So let's see what the temp is where I'm at in East Tennessee. It is currently 35 degrees. And boop, boop, boop. That is good. So yeah, let's see, I won't put it there anymore. I can put it over here. There we go. That way I won't lose my phone while I'm sitting here doing nothing, just sitting here, enjoying, having a good time. Let's see. Oh, Mandy says, I'm trying a new coffee today. Turtle mocha flavor, and then you added hazelnut creamer. Oh, that sounds delicious. Oh my. Yes. Ah, and then there you go. Nikki, Alice says, Nikki, meant to tell you I put a bit of Bailey's in my coffee on your birthday. I like the Friday coffee thing. Woo! Nikki, happy birthday. Oh my goodness. We have we have lots of February birthdays. And I've got a lot of March and early April birthdays. Yeah. Let's see. There's 2 at the end of the month, 2 March birthdays, and then 2 April birthdays at the beginning of the month. Those are on the same day. And then in May 3rd will be our puppy Roxy, our little black puppy, and she's so beautiful. And she has a little white star on her chest, but otherwise she is solid black. She's velvety, soft, beautiful dog. And she will be 1 year old on May the 3rd. And then my mom will be, oh, shall I say? I don't know. Maybe when it comes closer to the time, I'll tell you. My mom is celebrating a birthday May and towards the end of May, and that will be fun. And yeah. Ooh, let's see. Mandy. It's 23 degrees here right now. We got almost a foot of snow a few days ago, but it's pretty quickly melting. Okay. We didn't get any snow. We haven't gotten any snow for a while, but which, you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm ready for spring. That's fine. You know, we had some snow. It was fun. Beautiful, la-di-da, but I'm ready. I'm ready for spring to come. Come on. Oh, your twin's birthday is on the 23rd. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, goodness. Okay, so it's -1 degrees Celsius, 30 degrees Fahrenheit in Toronto. Yay. And so you are a little bit colder than I am right now, Alice. Do you still have snow on the ground? Hmm. I bet you do. I bet it's still trying to melt, right? Mm-hmm. And yay, Catherine, your twin's birthday is on the 23rd. Woo woo, that's awesome. You're beautiful girls. Yep, that is awesome. So today I have prepared some trivia questions for us, just so that we can have some fun and talk about things. First, let's talk about crochet. So let's see. I know that Alice said that she is working on a dinosaur, which sounds really, really cool. Is it going to be, oh, are you making like the Triceratops? Like the one that I made? I need to bring some of those out so that I can display them because it is just too fun. But I also need to get my Carl the crab out so that I can display him because I just enjoy looking at him. And, you know, it would be nice if I put him up on my shelf in front of me here so that I could just enjoy the view. And, you know, he's just so adorable, so cute. Hey, Ashley. Hello. How are you? Your birthday is April 21st. Well, happy early birthday to you. And we do have lots of birthdays coming up. That is for sure. Okay, Alice says we had torrential rain a few days back and it helped melt a lot, but there's still lots on the ground. I kind of thought so. You're making the Triceratops. Yay. Oh my gosh, that was such a fun project to make. I really enjoyed making that Triceratops. I really did. I think if I had to do it over again, I would use lighter colors. I used two dark colors together. Well, I used a gray and I used a deep teal. But I think if I had to do it over again, I would do some bright colors, like maybe orange and white to make it like a creamsicle, or I think what it is, whatever color I used, I wouldn't use the dark gray. I would use a lighter color just because I just felt like he was so dark. Like he kind of, like the gray blended into there wasn't enough contrast for me. I wanted a little more contrast. But that's all. Oh, good. You're using felt eyes because Sebastian is only 1.5 years old and a biter. Oh my goodness. He'll have those. Oh, bless his little heart. He'll have those felt eyes chewed off. Like I'm just imagining my dogs because I tell you what, there's not a toy that these dogs can't destroy. Like 6 seconds flat, right? Good. You've made the Triceratops 3 times now, sold the last 2. That's awesome. That's awesome. It's really adorable. I love him. I love him. And I love that when you make it, it stands so nicely. Like, well, it kind of sits, right? And I just really like the way he displays himself or she displays herself, whatever color you're making yours. I called mine a he because I felt like I did some darker colors. But anyway, Yeah. So, I still have some stuff to put away here, but it's not as bad as it was. But I still have stuff out there on the table. So I definitely have to have that put away before the wedding so that we can have a nice, clear pantry. Probably if I pulled everything in, then I would be forced to organize my room a little bit better. Oh my goodness. So let's go ahead and have some fun trivia. All right. Let's see. Here's the first one. Here's the first one. What has keys but can't open locks? And here's the thing. We are going on a point system, and it's all on your honor. And for every one that you get right, you get a gold star. And the person that gets the most gold stars wins. Congratulations from me. You don't win anything. You win the honor of being number one. But I mean, you have to do it on your honor, right? So, what has keys but can't open locks? Oh, yeah. Okay, Alice did say, I'm happy with the Triceratops. My cousin saw it and ordered 2 for her granddaughters. Nice, nice. Um, okay, so what has keys but can't open locks? Alice says piano. Nikki says piano. Catherine says piano. Whoop, whoop, whoop. What is the answer? The answer is a piano. Yay. I love it. I love it. Now, this next one is tricky because, and I'm just going to say it's tricky because it tricked me. Like, initially, I had the wrong answer. I did. I had the wrong answer. So I'm just going to admit it. Admit it right here. If you're in a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in? If you're in a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in? Good question, right? Mm-hmm. That's my banana. Ooh. Oh, okay. You're talking about the Taylor Swift, not Triceratops. Oh, she ordered 2 Taylor Swift dolls? Wow, that is awesome. That is so awesome. Okay. So the question is, if you're in a race and you pass the person in second place, what place are you in? Let's see if you got it right. I see some answers. A couple people said second, and I saw one person said first. It is second place because you have the first place person and the second place person, and you pass that second place person, you're in second place because the first place person is still there. Listen, I made that same mistake. I was like, well, if you pass second, then you're first. No, you have to pass first to be first. Here's a fun one. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? I don't know that I knew this one. Land of the rising sun. Hey, Jay, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I honestly didn't know this answer. So if you know it off the top of your head, kudos to you. So let's see. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? Oh, Catherine, I know you were going to say second place, but you didn't want to be like everybody else. Well, you just keep being you, sister. You keep being you. You're no copycat, right? You're going to be original. March to the beat of your own drum. Good for you. Good for you. All right. All right. So let's see. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? It is Japan. I didn't know that. Although I do remember, like, it always seems like there's a sun where, like in a lot of logos and things where it has Japan, there is a sun there, a really bright sun. But I never made that connection. Never made that connection. All right. I've got a couple more. You want to keep going? They're fun. And like I said, give yourself a star for every one that you get right. You don't have to tell me. You just keep track of your stars. All right, here's another one. Which is the largest ocean in the world? I got to say, I did not know this one either. Didn't know this one. Nope. Which is the largest ocean in the world? Naomi, good morning. So good to see you. Mandy. Mandy's like, on it. I'm on it. Alice and Naomi, you got the answers down. All right. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't know this. I guess it's just been a long time since I've been in school and, geography. I always really liked geography. I like putting puzzles together of countries and of, like I used to have a puzzle. It was a wooden puzzle of the United States. And I used to love putting that together. Love it, love it. Ah, Mandy, good for you. She said one of my daughters is learning this stuff right now. Well, good. I must have tapped into that age group. The answer is the Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean in the world. So, ta-da! Now you have some trivia knowledge that you can share with other people. Yeah. Now this one I actually knew. How many continents are there on Earth? I mean, I don't know why we have to specify on Earth. Are there continents on other planets? I don't know. I don't think so. But anyway, it's all good, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You got it. Mm-hmm. How many continents are there on Earth? The answer is 7. Very good. Give yourself some stars. All right. We'll do one more and then we'll take a break and talk about crochet and then we'll come back. This one's fun. And I really did not know this. I mean, I knew it was around that time period, but I didn't know the exact time. In what year did the Titanic sink? Good little trivia question. Mm-hmm. Swathi, hi. Good to see you. I'm glad that you're here. Happy Friday to you. Krista, good job. My goodness. Y'all are like rocking it. Yeah. Kelly, hello. I'm doing fine. How are you? Hi, Krista. Happy Friday to you. Happy Friday to you, Swathi and Kelly. Good to see you. And so April, is there an April here? Or are you saying the month? Or is that the month when it sank? Let's see. In what year did the Titanic sink? In 1912. Y'all are smart. Let me tell you, you got it up here. Uh-huh. I always knew. I always knew my crochet friends were smart. You know why? You guys keep me straight, right? When I'm like, oh, what is it? What is the name for blah, blah? And you're like, oh, this is it. This is it. And you're giving it to me. Y'all keep me straight. And I'm so glad about that. All right, let's talk about crochet for just a little bit. Okay. So, April 14th, 1912. Alice, she's our Wikipedia. Now, Alice, tell the truth. Did you look that up? Or did you know it off the top of your head? If you knew it off the top of your head, you were just smarter than a fifth grader. You remember that show? Are you smarter than a fifth grader? Oh, Mandy says, I watched the movie Titanic so many times. Okay. Okay. She said, I remember it had 2 VHS tapes because the movie was so long. And Alice says, I was a huge Titanic fan growing up. Okay. So y'all are like really into Titanic. I have a confession to make. I watched the movie Titanic one time. And I was so mad that Jack couldn't fit on that board. Why couldn't she fit him on that board? I don't know. He wasn't a very big man, and she was not a very big woman. So there was room. I never watched it again. I knew that the Titanic was going to sink. I knew that it was going to be terrible for people. I knew it was going to be a tragedy, and I watched it the first time and I was like, okay, seen it. Don't want to see it again. Oh man, you had books on it well before the movie. Right? Right, Nikki? They could have taken turns. That's right. I know, right? What the heck? Oh my goodness. And then, she threw the heart of the ocean back into the ocean. I mean, I was like, I don't ever want to watch that movie again. Oh, Alice said she was so excited when they found the ship. Yeah. That was really amazing. Hey, do you know, Alice, that in Pigeon Forge, there is a Titanic experience? It's a Titanic museum. And the outside, you probably saw it. It's the Titanic. It looks like the Titanic. And you walk through and you listen to, like, it's like a walking tour, but it's individuals. So you get to listen to and all of that and see, they have like replicas set up of like the dining room and just different places like that. Anyway, it's supposed to be really interesting, unless you're a man, and then it's not that interesting. My uncle didn't like it, although he was very polite about it. And my Aunt Charlotte, she was like, now come on. He's like, it just wasn't my cup of tea. Okay, good. You remember seeing the ship. Yes. Yes. Bye, Naomi. You have a great weekend as well. Have a great weekend as well. And yeah, so I mean, it's kind of expensive to go in though. It's like $75 or something like that. I don't know. And basically all you get is you walk around. You don't even get a meal. Like, I mean, to me, it would have been great if they had if they had like a dinner theater set up where they have like so many tickets, and then you get to go in and you get to sit and you get to have a meal that was typical of the Titanic. That would be really great and worth $75, but just to get to walk around, I don't think so. I remember when they found the Titanic and they had like a tour in the United States of the Titanic artifacts and things. And in St. Petersburg, Florida, at that museum, they had a whole big interactive display. And they also had where you had like the headphones and you could walk through. And I remember just, seeing all the things. Also, oh yeah, when King Tut did his tour, oh, Mandy. Mandy said that'd be cool, except they ate weird foods back then. I wonder what they ate though, right? I mean, what if they didn't feed you a whole meal, but what if they just like gave you a little taste of some things, maybe a little dessert or something, right? Some coffee and a little dessert indicative of that time. I don't know. Anything would be better than just, paying $75 to walk through and, bebop through and just, yes, it would be fun, but I guess I don't know. I don't have the money to spend on that. So, especially since you don't want to go by yourself. So if you go with a spouse and some other family members, woo, think of what you could do with that money. Oh, you could rent a Verbo for a week and come see some friends or something like that, right? Yeah. Now, Mandy, now you got me thinking, what did they eat back then? I really want to know. Now I'm so curious. Okay. Here's another trivia question. What is the name of the galaxy that Earth is part of? What is the name of the galaxy that Earth is part of? Buy yarn. I know, right, Catherine? $75 would buy a lot of yarn, wouldn't it? I know. Y'all are just so smart. Oh my gosh. I got some smart people on this channel. I do. It is the Milky Way galaxy. Y'all are right. Check, check, check. Gold star, gold star, gold star. Yeah. Yeah. So we have Alice, Mandy, Swathi, and Krista all say the Milky Way, and you are correct. You are correct. Jay. Hey, Jay, did I say hi to you? I hope I did. And if I didn't, shame on me. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great weekend, too. Jay says there's a YouTube channel called Cooking History that has a whole playlist about cooking Titanic recipes. What? Thank you for that. I'm going to look that up. Cooking History. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Amazing. This is why I love chatting with you and sharing things with you, because I learned so much. Can't guarantee that I'll remember it, but I'll try. Oh. Okay. In which novel would you find the characters Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy? Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy. I love that. I love the book, but there was a movie version. It was a mini-series version back in the 80s, and I watched it on television, and I loved that version. Oh my gosh. It was so romantic. I just loved it. Let's see. Pride and Prejudice. Pride and Prejudice. You are right. You are right. Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Woo woo. Good job. Good job, you. Let's go back to the comments about this YouTube channel, Cooking History. Okay. She says, Tasting History. It's not, okay, so she corrected herself. It's called Tasting History. And Mandy says, Jay, if you watch Good Mythical Morning, they have a channel called Mythical Kitchen, and they do episodes where they cook foods from different time periods. And they make it funny, she says. That's awesome, especially if the food isn't that great, right? I mean, what can you do? I mean, are you going to like spit it out, or are you going to make fun? I guess you're going to make fun. That would be my kind of show. Mm-hmm. Tasting History. Okay, cool. Tasting History. Oh, Wild West Saloons, the Oregon Trail. Be careful. Be careful there. Medieval Outlaw. Medieval Irish Food, Peasant to King. Wow. Tasting History. That sounds so interesting. Oh, wow. I'm going to share this for just 1 second, just so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay, here we go. Italian cake from World War II. The first Girl Scout cookies, 1922 to 2025. The original Girl Scout cookie recipe from 1922. I would love to make that. Pineapple tarts from 1736. Oh, beef stroganoff from 1871. How medieval peasants survived the winter. Medieval peasant porridge. Wow. The Dutch hunger winter. Oh boy, even a history of gout. History of gnocchi. Yay. School lunch pizza. What? I love that. Oh my goodness. Making the school lunch pizza from the 1980s and 90s. What? I want to make that pizza. And yes, do you see that picture? It has corn on the side. You had to have corn with your pizza. Why not? Victorian sugar plums. Oh, Japanese incarceration camp meals. That's not good. Blitz soup from World War II. Oh, wow. That is fun. All right. So, yeah. School lunch pizza from the 1980s. Doesn't that look good? Is that big rectangle, right? I mean, y'all remember that? If you were from the 1980s. Let's see. Anyway, that's awesome. That is awesome. So thank you for sharing that. Oh my goodness. That is too fun. Too fun. Yes, adding history is a nice bonus. Good Mythical Morning is the other one. Is that Good Mythical Morning? I never heard of any of these. This is pretty fun. Oh. Who makes the worst fried chicken? Oh, wow. 100 Years of Breakfast. That sounds fun. We'll have to check it out. Oh, Mythical Kitchen is the one that has the cooking videos. Okay, good. Oh my goodness, right, Alice? The history of it makes you appreciate the people who lived through the hard times because they ate that stuff, right? Although, to be fair, there are things that Americans eat that, that are deemed not worthy food in other countries. And then there are things that other people eat that we're like, oh, we wouldn't touch that. Like, I'm just thinking about like Vegemite, right? It's an acquired taste. It's something that you really like, in order to enjoy that, you need to be raised on it. In my opinion. So I'm thinking, maybe it's what they knew. So that's what their taste buds were geared to. So they just ate it. I don't know if they found it disgusting or not. Whatever it was that they ate. I don't know. Yes. Yes. Like rabbit and guinea pig. Yes. And so like for us, it would be like, oh, I'm not going to eat that. But for them, it's like, well, this is like eating chicken for them. It's like, here, have a chicken leg. It's nothing. But oh, here you go. You've been watching British cooking shows and you're like, ew. I know there's some things on there that are definitely ew. The one British cook that I really can get behind and I really enjoy watching him cook, and I've actually made some of his recipes. I followed one of his recipes for this lemon rosemary chicken. It was a roast chicken. I followed his recipe and cooked it like he said. It was the best roast chicken I have ever had. You used real lemons, you stuffed them under the skin, put them in the cavity, you did the rosemary. I don't remember what else you did, but it was the way he roasted it in the oven, uncovered. It was just with different vegetables underneath. I followed his recipe. It was delicious, I'm telling you. So I hear people talk all the time about how, English food is like weird and yucky. And yeah, there are some things that I'm like, I would not eat. However, watching, Jamie Oliver cook, I'm like, yeah, I would eat that. I would definitely eat that. But anyway, and some of their vegetables are different than what I'm used to too, because he cooks, with parsnips and rutabaga and stuff like that. And we don't necessarily eat that. Mandy says, my husband is Vietnamese, so I cook a lot of things that others find weird. Okay. I understand that. Yeah, because if you have embraced his culture and cooked his culture's food, other people would find it odd. But, oh man, you make a Vietnamese beef stew, but the cut of beef you use is called beef muscle. Oh, which many wouldn't eat. Okay. I've never even heard of beef muscle. That's interesting. And I'm assuming that you cook it like low and slow, so it's not a tough meat by the time you get done. Is that correct? Is it like a lower fat? Well, it would be. It would be. Oh, you can only get it at the Asian market. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And as long if that's what you are raised on, and like your children, that's probably something that oh, it's more tender than traditional beef stew meat. Nice. Nice. Oh, okay. Krista says my son had to make Yorkshire pudding for history class. I was not impressed by the taste, but watching them bake was fun. That would be fun, yeah. And I have made popovers or Yorkshire pudding. I made them one time, and I like them. I do. Yeah. Alice loves Yorkshires. Yeah. And she says, I'm not very adventurous with food, but I love Asian flavors. Me too. Me too. And I was thinking when you said, the Vietnamese food, and I was thinking of like pho, and I just want to go to an authentic and try it. Like, let me have your authentic. Just make it, not too spicy, but let me have what you're having so I can try it. Oh, good. And Mandy says, I like to try lots of different things. So that's good. You are adventurous with your food. Good. And your kids are probably going to do that too. It's kind of cute because yesterday, my oldest son sent me photos of his two girls, him and his two girls, and he had daddy day with them. And so he took them out, and mommy was busy doing something. And so, he kept the girls occupied, and they had a good day. They went out, and they had, well, I don't know if you're from the South, then Publix supermarkets, and Publix supermarkets are famous in the South for their pub subs, their Publix subs. And so, it's a sub sandwich. So the oldest granddaughter got a sub sandwich. She's 7, so it was a half a sandwich, or like a half a sub. And then the youngest, she loves sushi. She calls it sushi. So she and her daddy will have sushi together. She likes sushi and shrimp. And so he posted a photo of him and the older daughter, and she had her sub, and then him and the younger daughter, and she had her sushi. And then he showed a couple other pictures, and the younger daughter loves sushi and she loves boba tea. And so, she was drinking her boba tea, and I said, oh my gosh, she is like, that girl is like a foodie. She's something else. And he said, yes, she's my 4-year-old teenager. So anyway, she was having sushi and boba tea, and the other one was having a sub, which was good. Mandy says, both my daughters prefer Vietnamese food. My oldest will eat rice and meat every day if I let her. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of would do that too. That's my favorite. And I grew up in Baltimore, and my dad would sometimes bring Chinese food home. And so like Baltimore had different neighborhoods. They had Chinatown. This is way back before PC was ever even, so it was Chinatown. The Jewish community was called Jewtown. There was another section, it was called Pigtown. It's because they would run the pigs through, not in reference to any people. It was just the actual pigs. That's where they would like run them through the city on the way to the slaughter or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, so, he would go to Chinatown and he would bring the food. And so I grew up loving authentic Chinese food. And that was before you could get it on every street corner. You could go through Panda Express, which I am not a fan of Panda Express. They are not authentic, and I do not care for them. Sam, I am. So, yeah. Anyway, I just love all that. So, one of my favorite things. Let's try another trivia, and then let's see. Oh, I love this. Okay. Y'all know this because you're foodies too. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? Or guacamole, as some people say. Guacamole. What is the main ingredient in guacamole? I know you know this. I do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Some of you are getting lots of gold stars. Mm-hmm. Guacamole. The main ingredient is avocado. Yes. And fun fact, I'm not a fan of avocado. And I've tried it, and I've tried guacamole, and my poor son, he was like, Mom, I'm going to make you my guacamole, and you are going to like it, because, he was like so sure he makes the best guacamole. He was like, I'm sure you're going to like this. And he made it. And I was like, I'm sorry to tell you. And I really tried it. I did. And I'm like, I can taste the avocado. I'm just not a fan. Maybe if there was a little more, maybe add some salsa, more salsa, or, I don't know. I have no idea. I think to me, you know how they say, is it cilantro? It either tastes like soap or you like it. It's like a thing. And to me, avocado tastes like soap. I don't know. I guess I have that gene. It's weird. Weird, weird. Bye, Alice. Have a great weekend. Oh, your kids hate avocados. Yeah. That's so funny. Like, you either love them and you could eat them at every meal in any way, shape, or form, or you don't like them. My granddaughters love avocado. They just like, you just slice up avocado and they just pick it up and eat it just by itself. Like, I think maybe a little bit of salt and a little bit of lemon they like on it, but they really will start eating it before I even finish cutting it, you know? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh, this one's fun. Do you remember this? In Greek mythology, who turned everything he touched into gold? Do you remember that? I remember that story. I had a book as a child and it had that story in it. It's so funny that I found this trivia because I was thinking about that book either last night or night before last while I was trying to get to sleep. You know how your mind just rolls and rolls and starts thinking about really weird things. I was thinking about that book and I was like, oh, I don't think the granddaughters have ever heard that story. I'm going to have to read that to them next time they come. And I was thinking about, oh, and I should, make sure that I have all of these books ready and blah, 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 and all this stuff. And sometimes I just cannot turn my brain off at night. Are you like that too? Yeah, I know. So let's see. In Greek mythology, who turned everything he touched into gold? Yeah. And Mandy, you know it. It is King Midas. King Midas and the Golden Touch. Do you remember that? I don't know. Anyway, it's a good story. It's Greek mythology. It's not very long. It's a short story. And if you don't know that story, you should look it up. It's fun. It has a good moral to it. Yeah. Good, good. All right. Which Dutch artist painted The Starry Night? We'll do this one and one more, and then we'll wrap it up. Which Dutch artist painted The Starry Night? I love that too. Oh, I don't have it here. Let me see. Oh, I went to Painting with a Twist with my sweet sister-in-law, and I painted The Starry Night, my version of it. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I like it. That's okay, Krista. We don't take away for spelling. That is for sure. Oh, which Dutch artist painted The Starry Night? It is Vincent van Gogh. Yes. Or I've noticed in England they say Gough, Vincent van Gogh. Here in the United States we say Vincent van Gogh. But yeah. Interesting, right? Okay. One more and then we'll wrap it up. This one's fun. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? What's the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? This one is fun. I don't know that I would have known this off the top of my head, but then, of course, when I saw it, I was like, of course, Mickey Mouse's dog. Mickey Mouse's dog. Right, Mandy? I almost did that too. Mandy says, I almost said Goofy. I know. Krista and Mandy and Nikki Y'all got it right. It is Pluto. Pluto, which is not a planet. But I'm not bitter. That was the favorite name for a planet that and now it's not a planet. Oh, well. Anyway, I will not be bitter. Right? Oh, my goodness. Well, gang, it's been fun hanging out with you. Thank you for playing trivia with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. And thanks for giving me some tips on these, oh my goodness, like oh, it's a dwarf planet. Okay, so they changed it to a dwarf planet. Okay. Well, that's good. Remember when they just like kicked him off the planet list altogether? That was a while ago. And so now it's a dwarf planet. Well, that's better. That is better. A dwarf planet sounds so cute. I can see his little tail wagging right now. He's like, I'm a dwarf planet now. Anyway. Oh my goodness. So y'all, you gave me some really fun things, tasting history and good mythical morning. I am so excited to check those out. And oh, it's still kicked off the list. Ah, Mandy, isn't that terrible? I just don't understand that. Krista and Mandy, you got it going. You know about this Pluto thing. Yeah. Yeah. So listen, I hope that you have a wonderful day and have a great weekend and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And much love to everybody. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.